This bump it backwoods bumpkin is Kim Davis. Davis was a low-level politician who caught the eye of fringe right-wing groups during the Obama administration when she refused to obey the law and issue marriage certificates to same-sex couples. After losing her re-election for obvious reasons, Davis has spent her time, as best I can tell, as an unemployed professional grifter, suing the state, trying to uphold the sanctity of marriage, and the cost of those lawsuits have been picked up by a group hypocritically titled the Liberty Council. It's worth noting here that Davis is on her fourth marriage. Davis is back in the news because one of her lawsuits that she recently lost was appealed to the Supreme Court, which is a very common occurrence. Literally thousands of cases attempt that every year. It doesn't mean that SCOTUS has agreed to hear the case, and in fact it likely won't. It just means that she's asking them to. But that hasn't stopped left-wing groups and the mainstream media from using this event to terrify the LGBTQ community. Countless hack job headlines like this one have run over the past week, and the response on social media shows that they're working. Many people in the LGBTQ community think that same-sex marriage is literally under attack and could be overturned any day now. This goes well beyond just irresponsible journalism. There are so many bad actors here, I don't even have time to name them all. The fact of the matter is that even if SCOTUS were to pick up Davis's case on appeal, given prior rulings, it's very likely that both Kavanaugh and Roberts would vote against Davis and uphold Obergefell. And even in the very unlikely event that SCOTUS agrees to hear her case and somehow enough justices agree with her and overturn Obergefell, they would still have the Respect for Marriage Act on the books, which I helped pass at the federal level a few years ago, meaning that gay marriage would still be the law of the land. Journalists and left-wing activists, and particularly people working in the LGBTQ community as professional activists, know this, but they are presenting it to the grassroots in a disingenuous way, and you need to ask yourself why. The unfortunate situation that I think the LGBTQ community needs to be more aware of is that many of these organizations that popped up to push gay marriage across the finish line had nothing left to do, no reason to continue making money after Obergefell was passed. And so in order to justify their existence and to continue raising more money and funding their salaries, they have to find a way to keep people convinced that they are needed. Oftentimes they do that by manipulating their own base's emotions and putting them through the ringer for political benefit. They want you worked up and scared because at the end of the day, they want your money and they want your votes. Kim Davis sucks and she needs to go spend some more time worrying about her own Botox versus her bigotry, but at the end of the day, I don't think she's an actual threat to gay marriage. And I do think it's unethical to present this situation as an active threat to the LGBTQ community.